Guys, this is the biggest episode of the Rundown ever. I'm gonna need everyone on their P's and Q's, and can we please not have any silly production mistakes this week? Stacy, I'm gonna need you to get ready.
We're live.
All right, go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a monumental episode of the GCW Rundown Wrestlemania edition. As always, I'll be your host for the evening, Johnny Figs. And we have an exclusive that you won't get anywhere else, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, we have an exclusive interview with the GCW champion, Will Ospreay, in our brand new studio. That's still to come, but for right now, you know how we do on the Rundown. We cover everything current GCW, and we got some hot topics. Let's jump right into it. As you know, it is officially the road to GCW Wrestlemania 11, and what a road it's already been. Just 2 weeks ago, the Beast Brock Lesnar would interfere in a match, taking out champion Will Ospreay, Solo Sikoa, and the Bloodline, and that's when the monumental announcement was made by Chairman Mr. McMahon. A steel cage match featuring GCW champion Will Ospreay and the Beast, in which if Brock Lesnar won, the main event at WrestleMania 11 would become a triple threat match. So that would bring us to the epic cage match between Lesnar and Ospreay, but even the cage couldn't keep out interference from the Bloodline. But speaking of interference, right as Lesnar had the Kimura locked in and was looking to finish Ospreay for good, United Empire member Gunther would attack the referee and make his way into the cage. After multiple power bombs from Gunther, it was the hidden blade that would finally finish the Beast off for the 1, 2, 3. But we were just getting started, because after the match is when things really picked up. Gunther would continue to attack the Beast Brock Lesnar, and that's not all. Roman Reigns would hit a spear on United Empire member Veer Mahan, and little did we know, we were still just getting started. The stare down of epic proportions was happening. The two participants in the main event of WrestleMania face to face, and the lights went out. But when they emerged, it was G-Man flying from the top of the cage, simultaneously taking out the Tribal Chief and the GCW champion at once. But Solo was there to pull the Tribal Chief out of the cage, which provided enough distraction for the GCW champion to make his escape as well. But nonetheless, it was a shocking moment as G-Man had returned. Neither Roman or Ospreay could believe what they were seeing, and that's when G-Man took to the top of the cage and made his intentions known. After much back and forth debate, Mr. McMahon would make it official, a triple threat match for the GCW Championship in the main event of GCW WrestleMania 11. So ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, it has been a very busy couple weeks for the champ Will Ospreay, and once again a reminder, at the conclusion of the show there will be an exclusive interview featuring the champ himself. But for right now, let's keep it moving, because I have a very special guest right here on the Rundown. Ladies and gentlemen, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Welcome to the Rundown, Steve.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to meet you, Johnny.
The pleasure is all mine, Steve. Now, I understand you have a special announcement you want to make right here on the Rundown.
Well, I wanted to take this time to announce a very special match coming to GCW WrestleMania 11. After what happened during Seth Rollins and Baines' banger match for the GCW Extreme title, there's only one thing left to do, and it's the only probable outcome. Seth Rollins will defend his GCW Extreme Championship against JTM. But something changed. You know me. I love to mix things up. I love to spice things up. And I've decided to add one more man into this match. And that is FAW's Liberator, Bane. It will be Seth Rollins versus Bane versus JTM for the Extreme Championship. If you want to see that shit at WrestleMania, give me a hell yeah!
Hell yeah, Steve. But you know, now that I think about it, I got a pretty big announcement to make as well I think you're gonna like.
What?
Oh, you just wait, Steve. Everybody likes these kind of matches. Give me 1 second. Ladies and gentlemen, the Money in the Bank ladder match will be returning
in the fucking...
to
Give me that fucking thing! How dare you void that shit in front of my face, you fucking asshole! Get this shit off me!
Oh, Jesus! What the...
Fuck you and fuck this show!
But Steve,
Kiss my ass!
Well, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen, but you did hear me right. The Money in the Bank ladder match will return to WrestleMania. A match that has produced winners such as Jeff Hardy, Kota Ibushi, Jay White, Shelton Benjamin, and the phenomenal AJ Styles, just to name a few. Ladies and gentlemen, your eyes do not deceive you. This is a GCW Rundown exclusive. You heard it here first. The big, bad Australian himself, Bronson Reed, is coming to GCW. What a Money in the Bank ladder match featuring 4 previous winners: Kota Ibushi, AJ Styles, Shelton Benjamin, and Switchblade Jay White, alongside 4 hopeful first-time winners in Veer Mahan, Solo Sikoa, Braun Strowman, and the debuting Bronson Reed. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you thought that was all the exclusive news, you got us messed up here on the Rundown, because this is the WrestleMania edition, and boy, do I have an inside scoop. Thanks to a recent GCW community poll, I can officially confirm that GCW management has been in touch with Speedball Mike Bailey about facing Darby Allin for the GCW Cruiserweight Championship at WrestleMania. Now that is a match I'd love to see.
There's a fax from Mr. Ospreay's management, sir.
A fax from Ospreay's management? What is this? Everyone stands when the champ comes in? No one sits till the champ sits? Absolutely no questions about G-Man. Who the hell does this guy think he is? Only the champ can wear a suit, but Mr. Figs is expected to look presentable? This is ridiculous. I don't even have any dress clothes with me. I mean...
Just put this on, sir.
Thanks, Stace. Can you make sure the guys are ready? I need this to be as smooth as possible. Well, ladies and gentlemen, stick around, because coming up next, we interview the GCW World Champ in our brand new studio. Don't go anywhere. What are you doing with the brush? You know Ospreay's always making fun of my beard and everything. Come on, how we looking? I need you to be on your A game right here today, okay? This is super, super important, so no mistakes. How's the mics? Everything going good? Testing. 1, 2. Thank you so much for being here, Mr. Ospreay. It's a pleasure to have you on the show.
Get those filthy f***ing hillbilly sausages out of my face.
Sorry, sir. If you want to have a seat, we can get this started.
Oh, Jesus, sit down, you idiot. You really thought those rules I sent were serious? I just wanted to see how desperate you were to have the champ on this show. F***ing dumbass.
Thanks again for being here, Mr. Ospreay, and let's start with, how was your travel here? And how are you liking our brand new set here on the Rundown?
Well, the hotels here are absolute f***ing shit. And also, I don't have my luggage, which means I don't have my championship, and, more importantly, I don't have my beautiful Versace robe, you f***ing dumbass. Who is responsible for my luggage so I can send them to Gunta?
Well, I'm really sorry about your luggage.
Yeah, f*** off. Just ask your questions already. And could somebody please get an air freshener? This place smells like piss!
We'll see what we can do about that, sir, but I guess the first question that I really have, and a lot of people have, is how ready are you for this triple threat main event at WrestleMania?
The world champ is always ready. But of course, all of you already knew that. I won this championship for a reason. It's because I can adapt to anything given to me. But the one thing that even the champ can't adapt to is shitty management. That's right. I'm talking about Vince McMahon and his little boardroom of f***ing old idiot geezers. They never believed in me. And I've been preaching that ever since I've won the championship. It is becoming more evident by the second. I'm
getting through the ringer every time they get the chance, but it never works because I'm here to stay. This championship is going to remain on my shoulder, whether you or your funky-ass beard like it or not. But to be honest, if all of this chicanery bullshit keeps going, if it keeps up, I might just make like a certain CM Punk and quit.
You certainly seem to have a lot of pent-up anger, but one thing I've been meaning to ask is, what's the deal with you not liking the stage creator?
The stage creator? Where do I even begin, dear Lord? Well, first off, this kid has no respect for this sport. He has no respect for the business of professional wrestling. Oh, you don't believe me? I could see it in your eyes, you don't believe me. Look at the company that he built. Look at that f***ing sewage that he puts out day in and day out. That extreme garbage wrestling embarrassment for this business, without any regard for the competitors that wrestle for him. First he made a mockery of professional wrestling with that, and then he wants to turn this entire show into a cartoon. Bringing in comic book characters, DreamWorks characters, little kiddie characters, and that fat thing! All so he could mix things up, so that could be more friendly for the kiddies. The kids, bruv. Because what you're doing is spitting on the idea of this great sport, this great industry. Oh, now that I think about it, how do I know that me fighting f***ing Bane wasn't because of him? I don't see anyone answering. And besides all of that, I could forgive everything about that. But what I can't forgive is the stage creator being a fake, being a fraud, a pretender, a little kid playing dress up and running all around the ring thinking that he could wrestle classics like moi. Just look at his moveset, bruv. He ripped off everything from the world champ. Where's my check, Nate? Where is it? Oh, that's right. You don't want to pay because you know I'm right. I mean, it's not the first time you were called out for your bullshit, was it? I mean, you could say that you're world champ material, but we all know what really went on. You put a fucking medal over your own neck and called it an achievement. What I do in the ring every day is an achievement. You will never reach that level, and I need you, out of respect for this industry, to stop fooling yourself and stop fooling every single one of your fucking pissant, booger-eating shit fans! That's why I hate the stage creator. Is that enough for you?
Well, actually, that was a lot more than I even expected on that subject, so I need to get this really important question in here, Will. GCW Wrestlemania 11, main event. You and Roman Reigns. It was already a monumental main event for the ages. I'm pretty sure the last thing you or Roman expected was for G-Man to pop out at the end of that.
What did you just say? What name did you just say? Didn't I tell you in my rules not to say that name?
You said the rules were...
No, I don't give a fuck, bruv. Listen. That name, I never want to hear it again. Especially after Mania. Because I already beat him. 1, 2, 3, clean as a whistle. Sent him packing to the back of the line and crying back to mommy. Roman Reigns, I already smashed him through glass and knocked him back to sleepy time with this elbow here, hidden blade. All it ever took was one for both of them. I pinned them both, and I'll pin them again. But rest assured, when I do, it's over. There will be nothing left for you, G-Man. There will be nothing left for Roman Reigns or his bloodline, because as far as I'm concerned, they should have booted his ass out of that bloodline a long time ago. So at WrestleMania, I'm going to prove once again, like I have been doing every fucking day, that I'm the real world champ. G-Man knows it, Roman knows it, Vince knows it, Stage Creator knows it! And you, watching on this screen, you know it. Because I am Will Ospreay, the Commonwealth Kingpin, the King of GCW. I'm not gonna lose! The only thing I'm going to do is simultaneously break every heart watching that pay-per-view all at once, cause I am on an entirely different level. And you'll see at WrestleMania.
Well, indeed, some strong words right there.
Mr. Figs, there's a problem.
Oh, hey, Stacy.
Hey, Will. Mr. Ospreay.
I told you this was important, Stacy. This can wait.
Sorry, sir.
Boy, she's something else, ain't she?
What are you gawking at? Huh? Oh, please. You're not really missing much, bruv. She's nothing special in bed. All show and no go.
Now, come on, Will. That's where I draw the line, man. She's a woman.
You want to punch me in the face, don't you?
That's ridiculous.
Do it. I fucking dare you.
Come on, Will. This is crazy.
Give me an excuse to end this little shit show. Do it! I'm right here. Here's your chance, big
Will,
boy.
I'm not gonna... Are you serious right now? Come on, guys. Really?
Oh, Just kill me now. Just kill me now, please. Oh, yes, there it is. The idiot learned how to turn on a fucking light. Congratulations, bruv.
Mr. Ospreay, I'm terribly sorry about that. That doesn't usually...
You know what, Johnny? I'd love to say that this was a pleasure, but it wasn't. But before I go, I have some more things to get off my chest. And that is regarding every single one of you fans watching this and condoning this. Not just this show, but G-Man and Roman Reigns thinking that they could hold a candle to what I've done for this company. At WrestleMania, there will be no question whether who the real champ is. And get this shit off me, I'm done.
Thanks, Mr. Ospreay. I guess. Whatever. That guy's a f***ing asshole, ain't he? We're not done rolling yet, sir. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that just about does it for our mega edition of the GCW Rundown WrestleMania edition. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. As always, I'm your host, Johnny Figs. This is the Rundown, and there will be plenty more to come on the road to GCW WrestleMania.